I need answers, Mr. Adebayo. And I need them now.
Mrs. Vale, Ava. I wasn't expecting you today. Please. Sit.
Don't offer me tea or pleasantries. Just tell me. When exactly was it will submitted?
The official copy came in the day before Elvis was reported missing. Around 11:32 a.m. on Monday. A courier delivered it, said he had instructions. Later, a man named Mr. Peters, claimed to be Elvis's private lawyer, confirmed we received it. He emphasized it had to remain sealed.
The day before?
Yes. Everything was sealed. Original signature. Witnessed. Notarized. I checked it myself.
So you're telling me my husband signed away everything he owned to a son I never knew existed? The day before he vanishes and is later declared dead in a burnt-out car?
That's the timeline. I know it's unsettling, but I had no reason to doubt it. I called him. He picked up. Calm voice. Nothing odd in our last conversation.
And you didn't think to mention this earlier?
I tried. I called. You were unavailable. Truth is, I didn't draft the will. He used someone else. He only sent me the sealed document. No way for me to know what was inside. The next day, he was gone. Per his instructions, the will's contents could only be revealed after confirmation of death. Even I was in the dark.
Of course he was. The man lived like a whisper and died like a ghost. What about the boy? Marvin. Where is he?
I've been trying to reach the listed guardian, Miss Princess Jambo. Phone off. Email sent. No reply.
And no address?
Just a P.O. box in Rivers State. No residential address.
So this bastard child gets everything. Disappears. And I'm left with a goodbye note? Do you even know who this princess is?
No. Elvis kept that side of his life very separate. Even his close friends might not know. The pattern was odd.
He planned this. He knew. Or maybe he orchestrated it.
Ava. I understand. But there's no evidence of foul play. The police are still investigating. The explosion made body ID nearly impossible. Only thing found was his watch. Mostly ruined, except for the initials.
Exactly the problem, nothing is certain. And I want you, as my lawyer now, to find out who this princess is, where Marvin is, and how I can reach them. I want a full report. I don't care how many investigators it takes.
I'll handle it. But it may take time. The trail's faint.
Time is the one thing I can't afford to waste, Adebayo. If I gave everything to a man who designed his exit behind my back, then I deserve to know every secret he took with him. Line? I don't even know what I'm feeling anymore.
Ava? Babe, talk to me. What's going on now?
Do you know that before Elvis, before he went missing, I gave him almost 60% of my savings? We invested it in some tech venture. He said it would mature in a year. I didn't even touch our joint account. I gave him everything from my own pocket.
Oh my God. Ava.
And now he's gone. Vanished. Dead. They say. And the will? He left everything to some 2-year-old child I didn't even know existed. Marvin. A boy I've never seen. Never heard of. Not even a whisper. Nothing. No photo. No clue. Just a name and a birth certificate. And get this, his guardian's number is switched off. No address. Nothing real.
Okay. Okay. You need to stop crying and start thinking smart. This isn't just grief anymore, this is a setup. Something isn't adding up.
You think I don't know that? I've replayed everything. Every damn thing. He knew what he was doing. He submitted the will the day after he disappeared. That same day, they said the car exploded with him in it.
Babe. I'm gonna say something and you may not want to hear it, but I have to. You need a private investigator. A damn good one. Someone who can dig deeper than this lawyer. You need to find Marvin. That kid. That guardian. That investment. Everything. Because Ava, I know there is. Elvis didn't just vanish. He was calculated. The timing. The will. The missing guardian. That child. And your money. Gone? Just like that.
No. No, this is not how it ends. Unsettling. I built myself from nothing. I've been used, but I will not be played.
That's the Ava I know. Let's get you the best investigator out there. I'll start making calls in the morning.
Thank you, Line. For not letting me drown in this.
You're my girl. Always. We'll find the truth. And whoever's playing games will burn their board.
Let's bring the heat.
That's what I like to hear.
Welcome back, folks. Tonight, our spotlight is on the nation's fashion queen, Ava Vale. The woman who redefined style, power, and poise. Now in the middle of what social media is calling the betrayal of the century. Soul Mistress says men are scum. Period. Ava gave her sweat, her money, her soul to that man, and he left her nothing but a 2-year-old secret child? Nonsense. Look what we have here. Bell, which says if cheating was a currency, Nigerian men would be billionaires. I'm sorry, let's continue with the tweets. Slekmo contribute also by saying, and I think she called him her safe space. These men will humble you. The reactions have been fierce. Heartbroken. Angered. Some in disbelief. But let's be fair, not everyone is convinced this is an open and shut case. Oh, we have another tweet. Another tweet by @thinking citizen, not to be devil's advocate, but man's dead. Can't even hear his side. Maybe that secret child wasn't so secret to someone else. Valid point. Let's talk about the will, filed just a day before Elvis's mysterious disappearance. An alleged death. In a car explosion. The only lead to the heir. A missing child named Marvin. And a disconnected number. Ladies, come forward and hear this tweet. Addiston Evervalley says she helped push his app to success. Gave him millions. She's the reason Tino even trended. And this is what she gets? A note and take heart? Hear what out of a strength comment to also. He finessed her. Even in death. She was the power behind the throne. Now she's left to pick the pieces of a marriage built on lies. And at the Genwire who also says, but hold up. What if the guy isn't really dead? A lot of people are asking that same question. The body? Burnt. Identification? Based on belongings and blood in the car. But could it be staged? With what was recovered? Can it really be that staged?
She didn't deserve this. That man used her. Imagine the emotional trauma, working, building, believing. And then this slap?
I mean, what if it's not how it looks? Everybody's dragging him, but he's not here to talk. What if he didn't even write that will? You know how people are.
Eva needs to stay strong. Don't let this break her. She's a warrior. But she should be careful. Not everyone who kisses you loves you.
Whether he was a scammer in love, a genius with secrets, or a man caught in something deeper. One thing is clear, Jezebel is not backing down. And Nigeria is watching. Stay tuned, folks. The story's only just unfolding.
A whole 2-year-old child. And nobody, nobody, in this building knew a thing.
Are you surprised? Elvis was the quiet type. You'd walk past him and think he's just another assistant, not the brain behind Tino. The guy was a vault.
But still, to have a whole son and hide him, that doesn't just happen overnight.
Maybe he was afraid.
Afraid? Of what? The media? The public?
Of Ava. Let's not pretend here. We work for her. We see her every day. You've seen her break things. Break people. You remember the day she stoned you with that vase, Marcus?
Yeah. How could I forget? I dodged a designer death that day.
But that doesn't justify cheating. If he was unhappy, he should have said something. Left. Not lead a double life.
It's not that simple. Eva's not someone you leave. She dominates every space she walks into. You know what it's like being under her rule. Imagine being married to that.
Look, I'm not excusing what he did. But you think he could raise a child in this house? With Ava around?
She would have tried to control the child too. Probably turned him into her next project.
Exactly. And maybe Elvis didn't want that. Maybe he wanted just one part of his life to be untouched by all this power. All this show.
Or maybe he was just trying to protect the kid.
Or maybe he was a coward. Hiding the child was betrayal, no matter how noble he thought it was.
But can you blame him?
Yes. I can. But I also blame her. She ruled that man like a contract. Like a business. Not like a husband. I've seen her scream at him in her office. Shut him up whenever she's on business calls or meetings. Strip him of his voice.
Maybe he just wanted peace.
I just feel sorry for that little boy, Marvin. He didn't ask for any of this. He's going to grow up in the shadow of a scandal.
If Eva finds him, she'll either make him a pawn or erase him entirely.
That's why we should keep our heads down. If she finds out we're talking like this,
she'll snap.
Then we better get back to work. Before she storms in with another announcement and has us all rewriting history.
Or rewriting our contracts. Mrs. Vale, I want to start by saying, I'm truly sorry for your loss. I know this must be a difficult time for you.
Difficult would be an understatement, Mr. Curl. My husband is dead. And now, I find out there's a son. A child. A child he never spoke of. Never hinted at. Never looked at me like he was hiding something so monumental. 5 years and 6 months of marriage, gone, just like that.
Yes. And you want answers. That's why you're here. And that's what I'll help you with.
I don't just want answers, Mr. Curl. I want truth. No sugarcoating. No assumptions. No dead ends. I want to know who the mother is, where she is, how long this has been going on, and why Elvis did what he did. Who she is to Elvis.
Understood. Let's start with what you do have. You mentioned a birth certificate?
This was handed to me by the family lawyer when he read the will. No name for the mother. Just Elvis as the father. The boy's name is Marvin Zuola. Born 2 years ago in Lekki Private Hospital.
Doctor's signature, time of birth. No mother's name. Just guardian, temporarily withheld. That's unusual.
Everything about this is unusual. Elvis was the most private man I knew, but this? A whole life he kept from me?
Sometimes men do that to protect the ones they love.
Don't romanticize betrayal, Mr. Curl. This was deceit. And now, a child I've never seen owns everything I built with him. Including my home. Including his company.
And that's why you need answers.
Exactly. I want to know who she is. What kind of woman gets pregnant by a married man and stays hidden like a ghost? Was this blackmail? Love? A scheme to claw into his wealth?
I'll start at the hospital. Pull the records from the day Marvin was born. They may have sealed the mother's details, but someone filled out the form. We'll find her.
Good. Because if this woman thinks she can crawl out from the shadows and lay claim to my life, she'll soon find out that I burn shadows.
Noted. But for now, take care of yourself, Mrs. Vale. Grief is messy. Complicated. Don't let this mystery bury you deeper in it.
It already has, Magnus. The only way out is through.
Give me 2 weeks. Maybe less. I'll find her. And I'll bring you answers, all of them. You have my word.
I'm holding you to that.
Wouldn't expect anything less. Let's find the ghost, then. Hello, buddy.
Magnus Curl. You're calling me after dark. Must be important.
Always straight to the point. I like that. I've got a case, Faith. And I need your eyes and hands on this one.
What are we dealing with? Another cheating husband or missing heir?
A little of both, actually. Listen closely. I need you to access St. Mary's Hospital records. The date is January 25th, 2023.
What am I looking for?
A child. Male. Name, Marvin Ellis Zuola. I've got the father's name, Elvis Zuola. He's recently deceased. What I need is the mother. No name was listed on the birth certificate. It says guardian temporarily withheld. I want that information. A child. Male. Name, Marvin Ellis Zuola. I've got the father's name, Elvis Zuola. He's recently deceased. What I need is the mother. No name was listed on the birth certificate. It says guardian temporarily withheld. I want that information.
That's a red flag. Guardian info doesn't vanish unless someone powerful made it vanish.
Exactly. I need to take records, every name, every shift, and to scrub the file. Discreet as always. Not even my client knows I'm looking. You've got 48 hours. This isn't just identity, it's motive.
You're digging deep. I assume it stays off-grid. The archives on the old system might take time. If I get a name and address, encrypted or in person.
We meet. No paper trail, no leaks.
All right. I'll call you when it's solid.
Thanks, Faith. Don't let me down.
I never do.
Marvin. Who the hell are you, and who's been hiding you?
Magnus. I hope this is progress calling.
It is. We're moving forward, but I need something critical from you to take the next step.
What is it?
I need access to Elvis's personal bank account details. The ones before the joint account. Account numbers, or at least the bank, branch, and account name.
Why? I thought this was about finding the mother of the child.
It is. But we have to trace financial footprints. If she knows about the will, and she was hidden this long, she might already be making quiet moves. Transfers, inheritance claims, withdrawals. Especially if Elvis pre-authorized anything.
I don't want one more kobo going to that woman or her child.
Then help me stop it. I've got someone watching for suspicious access attempts. But to flag anything, we need the details. Legally.
How do I know this is safe? That no one's using this against me?
That's why you hired me. I'm not the media. I'm not PR. I'm your line to the truth. If she's making a play, we intercept her trail. I don't need access, just enough to watch.
Fine. He had 3 personal accounts. Zenith Bank, in his name only. First Bank, the legacy savings. And one offshore, Cayman National.
Offshore?
Inherited from his late parents. He claimed it funded the company. I never asked questions.
Smart man. I'll need those account numbers. Any linked emails, phone numbers. Especially Cayman.
Exactly.
Why would he do that? He signed a joint clause, gave her full access. Left her nothing. No clue about Marvin.
And no paper trail on where the cash went.
Unless he planned this.
Magnus. Are you saying he staged his own death?
I don't know. But he withdrew his last Nera, vanished clean, and left everything to a mystery child. That's not panic. That's strategy.
You think he's...
I'm starting to think Elvis Zola was never the mild genius we assumed. Thanks, Abby. This changes everything.
Be careful, Magnus. If this is what it looks like, you're not chasing a ghost. You're chasing a man who doesn't want to be found.
Then he shouldn't have left a breadcrumb trail. All the cash in his bank account have been withdrawn.
Withdrawn. By who?
That's the part that's hard to say. It was him. All signs point to Elvis Zola walking into that bank himself, early that morning.
No, that's not possible. He was with me the night before. We talked. He made plans. He said he loved me. He wouldn't just, you're sure?
CCTV confirmed it. Biometrics. Everything checks out. He walked out alone with the money, 2 hours before the explosion. I have the tape here. There was no autopsy. No dental records matched. Just assumptions. Everything fit too neatly.
You think he faked it? All of it?
I think he didn't just run. I think he disappeared on purpose. And I think we weren't the only ones he lied to.
Was any of it real, Magnus? The love? The marriage? The dreams?
I don't know. But we're going to find out.
If he's alive, I want to look him in the eye and ask him why.
Then brace yourself. Because this rabbit hole goes deep. And we've only just touched the surface. Faith, good to hear from you. What have you got?
Pulled the birth records from St. Mary's Hospital. Marvin, born January the 25th, 2023. Found the mother too?
Send everything, name, address, relatives.
Already did. Her name's Abigail Libick. 25 at the time. Single. No partner listed. And address. 12B, Obafemi Street, Ikeja. Still active. Utility bills confirm she's the tenant.
Next of kin? And medical records? Please.
Her mother, Esther Libick. Different address. Elderly. No recent contact or number. And her medical report says scheduled C-section. No complications. Baby healthy. Discharged 5 days later.
Any follow-up visits?
None. Nothing since.
All right. I'll check the address. This might be our break.
I've sent all the documents to your email.
Got it. Thanks, Faith. Really.
Always.
How did you even get those pictures?
That's not important right now. I need to ask you a few questions about the father of your child.
Why are you so interested in him? And why are you digging into my life? Am I in trouble?
Because the child's father is dead. And his wife just found out about you.
What?
I know this is difficult, but I need the full picture, for Ava's sake, and for the boy, Marvin.
Eva? Marvin? I don't know who you're talking about.
Ava is Elvis's wife, the man who got you pregnant. Marvin is your child. Or have you forgotten your son's name?
Oh my god. This is about Eva Vale? And you think I am the woman her husband cheated with?
Exactly.
You're wrong. I've never even met her husband.
Then who's the father of your baby? And where's he now?
Why do you care so much about my personal life?
Because you say you're not the woman. So prove it.
You think I'm some homewrecker? Fine. Let me tell you what really happened. I needed money, badly. My mom needed surgery. A friend told me about selling my ovaries. I went to the clinic, but there were so many people. It felt like a long shot, so I left. Then this man, Dave, approached me. Said he could pay me for one of my ovaries. I told him I needed cash fast. He took me to a clinic, I did a bunch of tests. 2 days later, he called. Said I'd be paid 5 million naira to carry a baby. No sex involved, it would all be done medically. I agreed. The next day, my mom's surgery was paid for. When I got pregnant, I received the full 5 million. Dave gave me a contract to sign before everything started. He hired a nurse to care for me and made sure I had food and medicine.
5 million? That's a lot. And Dave, he arranged all of this?
Yes. He's the one who handled everything. He's the father, or at least, that's what I was told.
Is this the man who made the deal with you?
No. That's not him. Like I said, Dave was the only one I dealt with.
So, you never met the biological father? No one else contacted you?
No one. Dave managed every single detail. The tests, the clinic visits. Everything.
And after the baby was born?
Dave took him right away. I barely held him. He said he was very private, didn't want any complications.
Was there any other payment after that?
Yes. About a month later, Dave came back and gave me another 1 million. Called it a bonus. Said the father appreciated how discreet I was. Told me to keep everything quiet.
Did he ever give you a name or any proof of who the father was?
No. I only ever saw Dave. He said the father wanted to stay anonymous. I didn't ask questions. I signed the contract.
You've been very helpful, Abigail. I know this isn't easy, but thank you for being honest.
I just hope this helps. I didn't know much. Only what Dave told me. I hope you find the truth, for the boy's sake.
I will. Thanks again. I may need to reach out later. Thanks for seeing me on such short notice.
You said you had something on the surrogate situation? About Marvin?
Yes. I met the woman, Abigail, who gave birth to Marvin. She said a man named Dave handled the whole arrangement. This is based on her description. Dave was the only one she dealt with. She never met the biological father, only him.
I don't recognize him. The name doesn't ring a bell either. No Dave in Elvis's circle that I know of.
That's why I came to you. If we can identify Dave, we might understand how this all happened, and whether Elvis knew.
Then start with Elvis's associates. His friends, business partners, they're our best lead. Here, these are the names and addresses I can recall. People he worked with, trusted, or confided in.
This is helpful. I'll follow up on each of them.
Keep this under wraps. No leaks. I don't want the press near this until we know the facts.
Understood. Discretion is everything.
I still can't believe Elvis kept this from me. If there's one thing I hate, It's secrets, especially from someone I trusted.
Sometimes people hide things to protect others. But we'll get to the bottom of it. One way or another.
Good. I want updates, daily. And Magnus? Please find Magnus.
I won't stop until I do.
Thank you, Magnus. This might be the hardest thing I've ever faced.
You're not alone.
Magnus, one more thing. If you find anything unexpected, don't protect me from it. I want the truth. No matter what.
You have my word. Thanks for seeing me. I'm trying to piece together Elvis's final days. Did he mention anything unusual? How was he before the accident?
He was supposed to meet some Chinese investors for a big deal. Everything looked promising, but he never showed. 2 days later, the explosion happened. It felt unreal.
Did he seem okay? Was anything bothering him?
Now that you mention it, he seemed distant. Like something was weighing on him, but he didn't want to talk about it.
Did he ever say anything about being threatened? Any enemies?
Nothing direct. But about 2 months before he died, I noticed cuts on his arm. Looked deep, like from a knife. When I asked, he laughed it off. Said it was a kitchen accident. But I didn't buy it.
Were the wounds clean?
Not at all. Jagged. Like someone slashed him. I didn't push too hard, but I knew he wasn't being honest. But he trusted me enough not to lie outright. He was private like that. I figured he just didn't want to cause alarm.
Thanks, Lewis. That's useful. Anything else come to mind?
Only that he was under a lot of pressure, work, the app launch, personal stuff. Sometimes I'd catch him pacing late at night, making calls. It was unlike him to be so on edge.
Thanks for your honesty. If anything else surfaces, reach out immediately.
I will. I just hope you get to the bottom of this.
Ava, I've uncovered some important details about Elvis's final weeks. It looks like he was dealing with serious financial trouble.
Financial? He never told me directly. But now that you mention it, yes. He did come to me for money. A lot, actually.
How much are we talking?
Almost all my savings. I hesitated at first, but he was so sure of himself, said it was for a promising investment. I believed him. I transferred the money the next day.
The day before he disappeared?
Yes. Every last penny. I thought it was for us, for our future. I didn't question him. I trusted him completely.
That sheds a lot of light. If he was drowning in debt or desperate, it could explain a lot state of mind. Did he contact you after the transfer?
No. His phone went dead. I tried everything. And then the news broke. Magnus, are you saying that money wasn't for an investment?
I'm saying we need to trace it, track every naira. That money might be connected to everything else we're uncovering.
Then do it. If that money has anything to do with his disappearance, or that child, I want the truth.
I'm on it. I'll update you as soon as I find anything.
Please. I need answers.
Have you seen these comments? They're tearing Eva apart. And Marvin's mom. She's been called everything but holy.
It's a circus. Ever since the story broke and Elvis died, Ava's just vanished. Orders are behind. Clients are pulling out.
Can you blame her? Her entire world imploded. But the business is bleeding. Some sponsors are reconsidering.
She's always been the face of this brand, untouchable, commanding. Now, the whispers are loud. People think she's falling apart.
She's not. But she's shut down. I saw her yesterday, eyes blank, like she wasn't even here.
She's fighting on two fronts, one against the world, and one against herself. Still trying to protect the image, while grieving the man who shattered it.
And who's standing by her? Really standing? Everyone's either judging or watching.
She needs a circle, not an audience. People who lift her, not feed off her fall.
I just hope she finds a way out of this. Soon.
Eva, first, our deepest condolences for your loss. How are you holding up through all this?
It's not easy. Losing Elvis was like losing a part of myself. He was my partner, my best friend. I'm still trying to find my footing, but I'm here. I'm moving forward. For him.
The public has been gripped by the revelation of a secret child, Marvin. Can you share how that discovery has affected you?
It broke me. To learn that the man I trusted, the man I built a life with, had a child I knew nothing about. It shattered everything. The hardest part is not having answers. He's gone, and I can't ask him why. That lack of closure. It haunts me.
That's incredibly heavy. How has this changed your perspective on trust, on love?
Trust is fragile. Right now, I'm focused on healing, on finding my own strength. I don't know if I'll ever trust the same way again, but I know I'll survive this. I have to.
What do you want people to know about Jezebel, beyond the headlines?
I'm not just a victim. I'm a woman who's fought for everything I have. This pain, this betrayal, it won't define me. I'm still here, and I'm still fighting to find my truth.
Your strength is inspiring. Thank you for sharing your story, Eva. We wish you all the best.
Thank you.
My dear, I watched you up there. You spoke well. But let me tell you something, a man's betrayal always leaves signs. You just have to look closer.
What do you mean?
Sometimes, we see what we want to see. Maybe there were moments, little things, that you brushed off. Think back. Those are your clues.
Maybe I was too trusting.
Trust is good, but blindness isn't. You are strong. Use that strength to see the hard lessons. They'll carry you further than tears.
Thank you. I'll think about that.
I recognized him from social media. His IG and X posts about Thai and politics were fire. That day, I saw him outside the mall, real jittery. Hoodie, shades, looking over his shoulder. Like someone was chasing him.
Did you see where he went?
Yeah. Jumped into a black car by the exit. No waiting, just rushed in and took off. 10 minutes later, boom. Explosion.
Anyone following him?
Nope. But he was definitely hiding from something. Or someone.
What were they arguing about? Couldn't hear. I tried to record, thought it might go viral. But Elvis caught me. Gave me this hard stare, like mind your business. So I did. Then what? He pushed the guy off, hurried to a black car. Then the blast. Never saw the bald dude again.
He came into my store, tense. Kept glancing at the door. Then this man walks in, clean cut, big watch, suit. Says, Elvis, right? I've been waiting to meet you.
How did Elvis react?
He froze. Clutched a briefcase like it held his soul. The guy said they needed to talk, somewhere private.
Did they leave together?
Yeah. Out the service alley. I followed a bit, thought I could get a quick snap. But Elvis panicked. Ran. Dropped his hoodie and bolted. The other guy just stood there, pacing. He vanished. Minutes later, Elvis jumped into a black car outside. Not long after, the explosion.
Running. Hiding. Meeting strangers. Something was closing in on you, Elvis. Eva, I've just spoken to some witnesses who saw Elvis the morning of the explosion. He was acting paranoid, meeting shady people, like he was being hunted.
Hunted? By who?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I need you to check his belongings, notes, receipts, anything. Could be blackmail.
Blackmailed? You think someone pushed him into this?
Possibly. The way he acted, the cash withdrawals, the secret child, it feels orchestrated. Also, I need that DNA result from the will.
I'll search his office. I'll find it.
Every detail helps. If he was under pressure, something will show.
This is getting worse, isn't it?
It's complicated. But we're getting closer. Stay strong.
I don't have a choice, do I?
You do. And you're choosing to fight. That's enough for now.
Thank you, Magnus. What were you hiding, Elvis? Eva, if you're reading this, something's gone wrong. I never meant to hurt you, Eva. I was trapped. They had me cornered. I did what I thought was right for Marvin. And for you. Oh, Elvis. What did you do?